Good morning. You're listening to Caregiver Crossing, a podcast brought to you by Joy's House and presented in partnership with Cardon and Associates. We are so happy that you're here. Caregiver Crossing is a podcast created just for you, the caregiver. I'm Tina McIntosh.
I'm Terri Stacy, and I'm excited about today.
Are you excited or are you nervous?
Both.
So here's the deal. If you listened to last week's episode, then you're aware that we talked about guided imagery and meditation, and it's this effective, relaxation technique. A lot of people talk about it. Terri's probably done 1,000 stories on meditation and guided imagery. And yet, Terri, how many have you done?
None.
None. You've done none.
I've tried, and I end up laughing
until today.
It's a story. I'm not good at this, but let's try. Let's try again.
I think you're going to do a really good job. And so
Okay.
We promised in our episode last week that we were going to do an original guided imagery session just for Terri. And our producer, Joy, helped us to put that together. So we're going to ask everybody just to sit back and relax and travel with us to this peaceful place that is really enjoys imagination. And it's of Terri's backyard, if you will. So Terri, what do you need to do to get yourself situated?
Okay.
I see you.
All right.
Like, you ready?
I'm ready. I really am. I'm ready.
It's going to be a handful of minutes long. And sometimes that's painful for people, right? But we want everybody to join us. So I want you to get comfortable with the pauses that are going to come in here. And I want you to start by getting into a comfortable seated position. Now you're going to notice your breathing. Try to take slow, even breaths, letting your belly rise and fall as you breathe. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, you can do that, or you can let your gaze fall on a point that's straight ahead of you. I want you to focus your attention inward and really think about relaxing the muscles in your face and jaw.
Oh, that's hard.
Take a deep breath in. You can do that. Physically, you will feel your face and your jaw relax. And you're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, feel your shoulders and your neck relax. Invite that relaxation into your limbs. You're going to release all the tension in your arms. Release it in your hands. Release it in each and every finger. Feel that same release of tension in your hips, in your legs, in your feet, and all the way throughout your toes. As you continue to inhale and exhale, feeling your belly rise and fall, let your body sink into the ground below you. Know that you are safe. Imagine now that what you feel underneath you is a wooden porch swing, and you're overlooking a shaded yard. There's a gentle slope out the back that goes to a stream. As you gently sway back and forth in your porch swing, slowly, with rhythm, you can hear the water trickling over old gray stones. Take a look at the stones, and you can see the ridges that the water has made over time, balanced by the smooth and glossy sides of the rocks. They've been there for many years. The trees have too, each content and solid in its place, settling into the soothing sway of the porch swing. You too are content. Take a deep breath in and smell the air. It's fresh, it's earthy and sweet. Breathe in the sense of fresh cut grass. Smell the damp wood, the wild flora. This is a place of safety and nature. As you take your next breath, you can hear birds singing and calling from the forest. It's a sweet and subtle serenade. And as you listen closely, there are other sounds too. The rustle of the breeze through the autumn leaves, and the skittering of squirrels playing in the branches. Now notice how the sunlight has turned golden. It's that magical twilight time of the day. And as the sun slips through the canopy, it creates a dappled reflection on the water. Keep your attention on the rhythm and the dance of the colors and the movement of the current. Your eye is drawn to the movement near the bank. It's a small brown rabbit, quite young. She slinks gracefully up to the water's edge where she enjoys a cool drink before returning to her burrow. You find yourself following her lead, walking to the water's edge. You lift a dry stone from the bank and turn it in your hand. Feel it in the palm of your hand and the tips of your fingers. It's hard and it's smooth. Notice its color and its weight, and feel it as it sits inside your palm. Allow the stone to represent any care that remains on your heart, any heavy thoughts, any emotions. Then when you're ready, toss the stone into the water. You can no longer see the stone, only the creek, the forest, the cozy house on the hilltop, the porch swing still rocking peacefully back and forth. You continue your breathing in and out, making sure to relax your jaw and your mouth, your neck and your shoulders, your arms and your hands, your legs and your feet. Stay in this place as long as you like, and then when you're ready, slowly open your eyes.
Wow.
Did you do it?
I did do it.
Did you really do
I
it?
did it because I was in my backyard. And so I can
Yeah.
see it so well, I can see it. I think the key for me is to take myself to a place I know very well.
Okay, so I've
And
told
then
you
I
this
can I
before.
can really see. I know you have. I know
Well,
you
no, no,
have.
no, no,
Look,
no,
I
no, I
have
don't
like
mean that. I just mean like for me, we have an old Jeep and I get in the old Jeep that doesn't have doors, doesn't have
yeah.
windows, and I drive but it's the same stuff, right? Like making yourself slow down for you and feeling the rock, right? Feeling the rock in your hand or feeling
Right.
the porch
Right.
swaying. For me, it's shifting in the car. But I can get through anything.
Wow.
For me, I just need to know how long I need to drive in my Jeep. So
That's
when you close your
good.
eyes at night, Terri, like, do you do that naturally or is your mind going 1,000 miles an hour?
Oh no, it's going 1,000 miles an hour. But I also, and this is key again, I'm hearing a voice that is familiar to me, that is soothing, that I know, and it's that was another key. Hearing your
Oh, you mean doing
voice,
it right now?
you
Aw.
right. So you should do this for a living, is what I have taken from all of this.
What I hear
Is
you
you
saying is I
have
need to call you tonight when you're trying to go to sleep.
No, I will not forget your voice or that story or the way you took me down that path. I remember
I'm so
it's
glad.
ingrained in my brain now. And so I can do that. I can hope I can. So for example, I have an MC job coming up this week and I get very anxious and I get very nervous and my heart is going 100 miles an hour. If I can take just 2 or 3 minutes of before I go out on a stage, I think that this will be key to me being relaxed instead of so anxious and scared and, just wanting to kind of get it over with sometimes. So
Yeah,
I think but I will not forget your voice. I will hear your voice saying the things you just said. And I think
I love that.
that's important. I think that's important. I think I would pay you $50 to record that for me so I can listen to
Well,
that
you heard it here, people.
and then I'll get
$50.
tired of it. So then if you could take me to to a
You want me to
buffet.
be a man with an
I want you to
Australian
do this
accent?
one and then I want you to take me to the buffet.
Forgot
And,
about your buffet.
and
So
then
here's
and
another
then I'll be
question for
good.
you. Here's another question for you is that when we started and we were talking about relaxing your face and jaw, you said that's
Yeah,
hard. Were you able
that
to
was
do that?
hard.
Because I'm telling you right now, when I do it, I realize how much tension I carry because I literally feel my entire body like sink.
That's the part I'll have to work on. But
Hmm.
it didn't take me long after that, after I got through that and that actually made me smile when I heard you say that. And then after that I thought, no, stop. And then I calmed down a little bit from the smiling part of it. Because
Well, I'm
I
proud of
was.
you. I'm proud of you because
I
I've met
You're
you.
good.
I've met you, and I know that it's hard for you to in that calm kind of a place. You are such a people person and a lover of all people and things, and you're so present and engaged. And I know that that is a hard moment to take and like, okay, it's about no one but myself. And it does make it, I mean, science tells us like there's studies on what it does for our heart rate and for our blood pressure and for,
Oh,
so
yeah.
many health benefits of it. Like I even doing that with you, Terry, I've just had quite a day and I felt some of the pressure that I felt in my head all day. I felt some of that subside.
It
So
sounded like to me
I
when
need to
you
do it
were,
too.
and I know you were reading those words, but you were listening to those words too. Because I
I
could
needed
hear
them
your
desperately.
voice kind of slowing down a little more and slowing down a
Mm.
little more. You're very good at actually being the narrator. And maybe if the narrating part of it maybe is a good relaxer for you too.
Okay, that's really
Maybe you
nice
should just
because I'm not
read
gonna
out loud
lie.
and really slow.
When Joy gave me the script, I was like,
Yeah.
"Ugh," I feel nervous. I've never read anything like that. And it's really, you really do have to slow down and be comfortable with pauses. So I just a
Yeah.
big shout out to Joy, our producer, for putting this together and for taking us to a safe place. And I know that if you're still listening, you probably don't think it's weird, but we lost a few people who think it's odd, and that's okay. They're bungee jumping right
Yeah.
now, and that's how they're
It,
relaxing. So it's whatever
right.
works for you.
That's
Well,
the truth.
I'm delighted. All right,
Thank
how
you.
do we
Thank you.
close? Where
Thank
are
you.
we? I
Okay,
guess
Les,
I'll
well,
you me.
yeah,
I don't
to
care.
you. You.
All
You.
right.
Well, tell people how to get in touch with you.
I mean, just email me, people. Just email me at tina@joycehouse.org. We have some really big things coming up for Joyce House and Caregiver Crossing and for support and education for caregivers this next year. So it is really important we hear from you. We want to know what you want to know and who you want to hear from here on Caregiver Crossing. So email me at tina@joycehouse.org. Terry, our sponsors.
Caregiver Crossing, supported by some wonderful, wonderful people, Cardon and Associates, with 20 communities owned, operated, or managed here in the Midwest, and more than 40 years of senior living experience. Cardon and Associates provides residents with the best senior living options and personalized service. Until next time, everybody, thanks for listening to Caregiver Crossing. Take good care of each other, and we'll talk to you soon.